This is the vibration of money episode that made you rich. In the next 6 months, when you look back to why you're more abundant than ever, you'll be able to pin it back to you watching this video. Welcome back to another video. My name is Aaron and I help people expand their consciousness. Now this video, I'm gonna give an overview of understanding the vibration of money so you can understand how you can acquire more of it by understanding why money would even come to you in the first place. Plus, I'll show you some hacks towards becoming more abundant than ever in general. Now, this is the thing that maybe you've heard me say before, but it's something I got from Doctor Joe Dispenza. He says, our vibration is a combination of what we think, how we feel, and what we do. Well, in the same way, when it comes to money and vibration, the vibration of money, how would money act? How would money feel? What would money think? Now, the reason we say this is to understand the relationship that we personally have with money, because even though some people may chase money and chase it around, guess what? What happens when you chase something? It implies that other thing is running. Just like if you're chasing a relationship, guess what? That person can feel that energy off of you and they're gonna say, whoa, I wanna step back from this. So understanding that helps us to understand the vibration of money itself. Now, in the same way, when it comes to the vibration of money, imagine you have negative thoughts about money. Would money wanna be around you? Could money feel in your energetic field that you were just trying to use money without understanding what money really is? Because many people think that money is just the pieces of paper that we see. But everything I'm going to share with you in this video is a game changer when it comes to how you relate to money and how money relates to you. You see, this is the thing. So when we talk about this, there's going to be also beliefs that every single one of us have about money that we've maybe even obtained from our parents. Money is good. Money is bad. Money is hard to make. Money is all of these different facets of what money is, which are hand-me-down beliefs from our parents. Now, the thing is when we start to become aware of those beliefs is when we can start to let them go. Because the moment we become aware of them, we identify it and say, oh, that's not even my belief, that I think money is this way. So in general, there's going to be a process of this that has to do with understanding your money beliefs. And to do that, you simply ask yourself, what do I believe about money? Does money come to me easily? What constitutes me receiving money? And that's why I wanted to also talk about the philosophy of money, the philosophy of understanding why you would even obtain money. Because most people are focused on the getting of the money and not even focused on the giving of the value. You see, the way that money feels, the way that money acts, is money wants to go to people that are adding value. Because it knows that those people that are adding value can then use it in the form of resources to create more systems, to create more value. So instead of saying, I want money come to me, I want to attract money, I want to win the lottery. See, those perspectives are the reason most people don't have money. Because they're focused on the getting of it. They don't understand the energy dynamics of money. The way that money works is money will come to you when you are providing value, because then money sees that you can use it to create more systems, to have more ways of it coming to you. It sees that money is then being used in a very powerful way. But a lot of people, when they get the money, what do they want to do? If they get a lot of money, you see some people that win the lottery, they want to buy jet skis, they want to buy the cool house, they end up draining all their money, and then normally they end up going broke because they don't understand the energy of money, the vibration of money. Money wants to come to you, but the energy that you might think about money, the energy that you might feel about money will put you not in vibrational resonance with money. You see? It's about vibrational resonance of money itself. Now, first off, let's just be honest here. What is even money? Money is energy. That's it. Money is energy. Money in our physical reality is something that we give power to as a collective consciousness or as different countries, and we say this much amount of money equals this much amount of goods. It can buy you this much amount of goods. It's an agreement that we make that we use for energy exchange. That's what money is. Money has no power other than the meaning we give it. So knowing that, it's then what does money mean to us? I'll tell you right now, I used to believe that money was a very bad thing. When I went through my spiritual awakening, I became aware of how the banks are owned by corporations, not by the government. Money's not even backed by gold. But that caused me to have this negative perspective about money where I said, I don't want it because it's not something that's of a pure vibration. But then what I eventually realized is that we agreed to this physical reality. We agreed to be a part of this. So therefore, part of the game that we're playing of being here is figuring out how to use our resources, one of our resources being money, to build something for ourselves. Whether that's for you to build your lifestyle, for you to have the money to give to someone else, to help someone else, to help another, to donate, whatever it is. But this is about understanding the philosophy of what money means to you and realize that if you're chasing money, if you have negative thoughts about money, money's not going to come around you, want to come around you just in the same way as somebody, a friend or like an old friend that you have negative thoughts about, they're going to feel that in your energy field. They're not going to want to be around you. In the same way, money is the same way. How would money think, feel, and act? Money would want to come to you if you had positive thoughts about it. Money would want to come to you if you were going to use it in a way that built some type of system that added value. Because remember, money is energy. So let's start asking the real question. What kind of value are you putting out into the world? And I'll tell you right now that if you find your purpose, that is the value. Because by you doing your purpose, that will add value in some way. Doesn't have to be the service industry, but in general, that's the way the energy works. When you put value out, naturally money will come to you because it's energy. The value you put out will be the exchange you get back in the form of abundance, which one of those forms is that of money. So this, I hope, is starting to sink in with you as to understanding the real dynamics of this. Even if you look back to the book Think and Grow Rich, Napoleon Hill talks about that, of when you're saying your goals and you're saying, oh, I want to create this much amount of abundance, do you have a vision? What are you willing to give in exchange for that? What are you willing to give in exchange for that? Because whatever you can give out to the world, you will get a reflection of that in increased multiplication. It will come back to you tenfold. But it has to be something that adds value. That adds value in the eyes of other people. So this is about understanding what money is. Have you ever noticed that people that have trouble managing their money are also normally people that have trouble managing their own energy? People that have trouble managing money have trouble normally managing their own energy. Now, the reason I say this is because all you need to do to become abundant and to understand the vibration of money is to understand your own energy. Money is a reflection of your alignment of your own energy within, and whether you're living your purpose, which your purpose adds value in the marketplace, your purpose adds value to other people, and then people want to give you their money because of the value you're giving them, the value you're providing, and the solutions you can help solve. So me, I've realized that the more I do my purpose, the more I love what I do, the more it adds value in the world, the more that abundance comes to me tenfold. But also, I've developed a very strong management over my energy systems. I remember also hearing, I think it was, what's his name? Some business guy. But anyways, he was talking about how money and the way that we manage our own money, if we can't manage, let's say, $5,000 or $1,000, it's almost like money wouldn't want to come to us because it sees that we can't manage that couple thousand or $1,000. So what makes us think that we could manage $5,000, that we could do something good with it, put it into resources, invest it, or even just manage it in general? You see, if we can't manage our own energy, now by managing our own energy, what do I mean by this? Every single day I get up and this is the very first part of my day, I'm making a video right now. This to me is a way that I add value, that I'm doing what I love, I'm doing my purpose. And I have a strong discipline with myself. I would say discipline and energy management is very often intertwined. So if you want to learn how to manage your money better, or you not even manage your money, this is just a metaphor because money is energy. But understand that money will come to you more easily when you learn how to manage your own energy and you learn how to balance out. You see, most people are in consumer phase. They're consuming content. They're consuming the media. They're consuming TV shows. They're consuming, and therefore there's no output of energy to where money could come back. Money wants to come to you the more value you provide in the marketplace or the more value you put out in the world. But if you want to start to have more money come to you, manage your own energy better, because that's all that money is. Money is energy, and the reflection of the money you are receiving in your life is in direct proportion to the way you are able to manage your own energy within yourself. So part of that energy is you providing value to other people and understanding that money comes back to you the more you are able to add value and live your purpose. And you won't feel like it's work. I get up every day, I make these videos, I write emails, I do some business stuff, I go to the gym, I come back, I'll normally work a little bit more, but I love it. It's so easy. That's the paradox, is when you're doing a labor of love, it won't feel like work at all. So find out what that is for you. Set the intention. Find out what it is. Make it your full-time job to find your purpose. Go to the library, go meet other people, go try new things. Make it your full-time job to find your purpose. And then eventually, once you find that, you'll notice that your energy systems become so aligned that when you are going in a certain direction or you have certain intentions, they're very powerful. But money will come to you in proportion to your alignment with your own energy systems and how well you are able to manage your own energy. By your own energy, that is your daily habits. That is what you're focused on. That's whether you're doing what you love or not. That's whether you're adding value or not. And you could start with where you are right now. You know, I realized this by working at Nordstrom's in women's shoes and Barney's New York in women's shoes. If I went in every day, it was purely commission, pretty much. And every day I went in, I would be able to tell whether I could go through the day, see my energy, and to see what would get the best kind of results back to how much money I would make. If I went in with how can I take money, how can I have people add value to me, I would only get a certain amount of abundance. And people would feel that off of me too. Customers, when they come in, they could feel that I was seeing them as a customer, as a way, as a shortcut to my paycheck. They could energetically feel it. But if I went in with the intention of adding value, of having fun with people, of increasing their emotion, I would then notice that in the proportion I can manage my own energy to have fun and to enjoy the process and putting other people in an alignment of their own energy, guess what? They wanted to buy things from me. It was a different energy. And the reason I say this with you is because I did that for years, and I learned that the more fun I had, the more value I provided, the more money came back to me. The other thing is loosen up about this. The more important we make money, we put it on a pedestal of how important it is, the more vibrationally separated we are from it. You see? So don't make money very, very important, because it's almost like you're externalizing your own power, because the money is a reflection of your own energy. So instead of focusing on the money, focus on your own energy and whether the dynamics are there to where you're living your purpose. You are doing what you're passionate about. You are adding value. You add value just by being you. But you see, the key to this is understanding, letting go of importance, take it off the pedestal. This is something I talk about a lot, because if we think of some person as we put them on a pedestal, oh my goodness, it would be so cool to be in a relationship with that person. How cool would it be if you would be in a relationship with me? It would just validate so much about me. I would feel so good about myself. Now, in the same way with money, oh my God, if you would just come into my life, it would make everything better. But understand, money is a vibration, and money will be able to feel that desperation vibration off of you. Therefore, it is not in vibrational resonance with you. But you see, if you make it natural, see, money coming to you is natural when your energy is aligned, when you manage your own energy well. Then you'll notice that money wants to come to you because then it's in vibrational resonance. So here's the question I have for you. How can you have money be a natural part of something that just comes to you? It's a part of your self-image to be very abundant. It's not on a pedestal, it's not all the way up here. It's just natural for you. It is natural for your self-image. You see, if your self-image says you make $50,000 a year, when you look at making $100,000 a year, it's on this big old pedestal. And then it's vibrationally out of reach because it's very important. The key is seeing yourself, your cybernetic mechanism of your self-image. How do you see yourself? If you see yourself as only able to make $50,000 a year, guess what? Once you make $50,000 a year, you might sabotage yourself to get yourself back to that level. It happens a lot. So become aware of your self-image with that of how you view yourself in relation to money. But secondly, remember, the more you can manage your own energy systems is the more that money will be able to come to you, because money is also energy. Understand that money wants to come to you. How does money think? How does money feel? How does money act? It comes to you based on the value you provide. The more value you provide to other people, the more money wants to run over to you. Because then it sees that you deserve it as well. It sees that you deserve the money because of the value you provided to other people. And understand that the way that you see yourself in relation to money has a powerful impact into whether it comes to you or not. But the other thing I'll talk about is something called energy and systems. I have systems set up that are able to make me money, make me abundant, because I have put in different systems of adding value to people. For example, I have something called the Shift Academy. The Shift Academy is month-by-month coaching where I do Zoom calls with people every single month in a group format. It's the closest thing I have to coaching. And it's something that also has videos that drip feed out to people, that give people premium content that's not on YouTube, plus premium meditations and coaches that help people in the Shift Academy to transform their lives and create a shift in consciousness. Now, this is something that adds a lot of value, and because it adds a lot of value, it also comes back to me tenfold, you see? But that's a system that's set up to where right now I can say I have something called the Shift Academy, and if this resonates with you, then what you could do is you can go and you can join. Actually, I'll do that. I'll go and link it below, the Shift Academy. It's aarondoughty.com/the Shift Academy. You can join right now at the lowest price you could possibly get in and get coaching from me every month. A Zoom call is different than, I used to do them on YouTube Lives when it was called the Reality Shifting Academy. And that's where like comments would come out and answer questions. This is where I actually bring people on and I talk one-to-one and I help transform and help people go through different processes to create a shift in consciousness. So you'll be able to see it in yourself. So this is something that actually, when this video goes up, it'll be very recently launched, and the price you will see at that link will be the cheapest price it'll ever be, because the price is going up on it soon. So if that's something that resonates with you, if you want to learn how to shift your level of consciousness, to raise your vibration, and to shift to the reality you want, I can show you exactly how to do that using the process of what I call the shift, and you can go through that. It's aarondoughty.com/the Shift Academy. So thought I'd let you know about that as well. But in general, that's a system that I have set up. It's a system that adds value, that then gets people results, that then comes back. You see, so that's a system. So in the same way, what is that system for you? Maybe that system is you create amazing art every day. Then what you do is you market that art by going to art gallery studios and seeing if they want to put it up. And then when they put it up, then you sell it. You see, that's a system. If you are somebody that's creating and mowing people's lawns, for example, you have it to where you mow a certain number of people's lawns, you have a certain process for it, and that brings in money. That's a system. You can create systems for money by creating systems with your energy. How are you adding value? You see, this is where the transformation really comes, is understanding the dynamics of money and understand you are already rich. You have an infinite potential of energy inside of you. And when you realize this, you start to see yourself as rich, then you can have this kind of stuff come into your life very easily. You are rich now. And when you start to just decide that you are going to be rich, To be rich means you have an abundance. You're not in scarcity mindset. When I would go into my old job, which was a commission-based job, and see my other coworkers as competitors, I wouldn't do very well because then you're in a competition mind frame, a scarcity mindset. But when I went in and I learned how to just become abundant, I learned how to just see the other people I'm with in a creative mindset, which is a topic I learned from a book called The Science of Getting Rich by Walter Wattles. Competitive versus creative, everything changed. If someone had a good sale, I didn't say, oh, they had a good sale, well now it means I could have had that sale. No. Instead, is it awesome when I can relate to their success in a positive way, then it fuels more and more abundance, more and more money. Then I'm in an abundant mindset, I'm in a creative mindset. It doesn't matter, that doesn't take away from my abundance. There's an infinite potential out there. And then I bring more and more within it. So the other part of this is how do you compare yourself to other people? Because if you feel inadequate, if you feel competitive, then you're in a scarcity type mindset. But if you're in a creative frame, you can create your own success. You create from your own paradigm, which is something as well that we talk about in the Shift Academy. There's a whole month where we focus on money and abundance in this way, and we get to the root of those money beliefs and we transform them from the inside out. So, with everything being said here, understand that money is a form of energy. That focus more on your own energy systems, which means you adding value, you doing your passion. Understand that you can see yourself as a part of your self-image to be somebody that just has money, that is just abundant. See yourself as somebody that's able to add value and knowing that money will come to you in direct proportion. Understand that this seed has been planted right now. And I believe that you can decide and choose right now that you are going to manage your own energy systems. You're going to focus on the value you provide. And I promise you, in 6 months, when you are more abundant than ever, you'll look back and say, thank goodness I watched that video because it helped plant the philosophy in me that was necessary to understand what money really represents to me. So if you like this video, could you also do me a favor? Smash that like button and share this video. I think it is so important that people understand the energy dynamics of money. If you share it, it will help people understand the truth. It's kind of a game changer for the way that we think about money in general and going from the consumer mindset to creative mindset. So with that being said, I hope you enjoyed this video and I'll see you on the next ones. Peace, much love, and namaste.